Hey guys, Silver Dave here, coming to you with another silver stacking video. What do we have here? Is it a bar? Is it a round? Is it bullion? Let's find out. Guys, I'm really happy today. I've been waiting for these for a while. I've always wanted to pick some up, but these things have quite a bit of premium. I was able to get these for a little bit cheaper than usual. So I bought them. What are these? These are actually the 2020 Silver Dragon bullion coin bar from Australia, from down south. So what are they? They are a coin bar. So they're the same thing as this. This is I don't know if you can see it. This is a 2020 Austrian Philharmonic. And this is the same, except for the shape. I mean, obviously it's a bar, but this is a $1 silver bullion piece. And I really like these. I love the design. I think the fighting dragons, the double dragon fighting over the fireball is incredible. Look at that design. Look at that. In the right light, it just pops. So what do I like about this? Well, first of all, it's 4/9 pure. I just prefer 4/9 pure. I know that like it doesn't really matter, but in my head I'm like I'm getting a little bit more silver than for my money, so I'm always a little bit happier when I get a 4/9 pure silver round coin bullion. The second thing I really like about it is the coin design. Now, one thing I like about coins and things is that they have a coin edge. And it's really important for me that the coin, when they make the coin, they think about certain things. And one of the things that I really care about is whether they thought about when you put two coins on top of each other, when you stack. And does the design of the coin accommodate for it? And whether they struck the edge deep enough. And I don't know if you can see this, but pretty much, pretty much the main part of the coin, the edge is quite solid. So it does prevent the two surfaces from scratching each other when they're stacked one on top of each other. The edges, I think there's a little bit of rounding because, you know, when they cut the bars, there's a bit of, they have to apply force onto the sheet of metal. And that tends to bend it slightly, so the edges will always be a little bit rounded on very thin bars. And these are quite thin. They are 1 ounce, but they are relatively thin to give them that nice size. I really like the sort of like matte finish. I think they call it sort of an acid etched finish. And then in contrast with this sort of mirror polish. It gives it a lot of definition when you look at the coin. Another thing I really like about them is that they're uncommon. They don't look like a typical bullion coin, sorry. I mean, this is a Philharmonic. I would say the Philharmonic is kind of the really generic silver bullion coin. It does everything you want from a silver bullion piece. It's got a denomination. It's backed by the Austrian government. It's got fine silver, so 3/9 silver, I believe, on the Philharmonic. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it does everything you want from a bullion piece, but it's standard. It's very standard. And so I like to mix things a little bit up because, you know, if you just stack a lot of these things, you can make nice stacks. But you want a bit of variety. And it's always cool when you take out your stack, you know, you have different pieces, you look at them, you're like, yeah, this design, I like this a bit better. I like that a bit better. And then you get this out and you're like, huh, this is special. This is special. The silver dragons from Australia. Now they do have some disadvantages. One of the disadvantage is that you can't fit them into one of these boxes. Yeah, it's not made for it. So trying to find containers is a bit of a pain. I have to get some bar containers. I don't have many bars, so I don't actually want to buy bar containers. So I just use these plastic bags, and then I put them in another plastic box and put a foam and stuff in between them to prevent them from scratching. But yeah, other than that, they're good. They're very, very, very good. I think they are relatively liquid. I think that if you buy them and you do pay a premium, eventually when you resell, you will be able to get most of your premium back. I paid $32 for these, so roughly the price. I mean, you can get eagles now for around $30, maybe. Like between 20 eagles, you're gonna pay $32, maybe $33. And these are $32 for a coin bar. I bought them straight from a guy. He was looking to offload his silver, so I got these coin bars off him. They're not brand spanking new. They've been well kept, but they have not been like scratched. There's no major defects on them, so they're still pretty good. They're, even though I got them from an individual. I tried ordering some from my usual dealers, and yeah, they were gone. They were all sold out. So the flippers picked them up. Coin shops picked them up. So I'm pretty happy that I managed to get some, especially the 2020 versions. I think any 2020 coin going onwards, they'll be still silver. Don't get me wrong. If you can get them at spot, a little bit above spot, pay a tiny little bit of premium, it's good. It's still silver. You didn't overpay. But I think in the long term, any 2020 silver bullion coins or anything made in 2020, it's going to be relatively special because we had months of lockdown everywhere around the world. So yeah, and then you had supply disruptions, everything. So anything coming out of 2020, it would be pandemic bullion. And that would be a oops. Well, they're less perfect now. I smashed two against each other. Not too much of a scratch. Okay, that's clumsy me. So something else that come into mail. I don't want to talk about it because the lighting condition isn't so good. So because I came home in the evening, I'll do a video of this tomorrow. But I don't know if you can see it. I picked up some gold, and this is actually my monthly buy, and I'll talk a little bit about, because I want my channel mainly be about silver. I do buy gold, and this is what I do buy for gold. I tend to stack this sort of constitutional type gold, fractional gold, 90% gold from Switzerland, since I am in Switzerland. And I'll talk a bit about premiums, the advantages of this type of denomination, and why you should consider adding some into your collection. That will be in the next video. I'll talk about this, and I might do a review of the Philharmonics, which actually came in today, the same time as the bars. So these are the 2020 Philharmonics, and I'll compare them to some other round bullion coins, and let's see how they do, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and should you buy them. This is Dave. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe. Like the videos if you like them. It really helps me out. I'm happy that like 3 people liked, but if more people liked, I mean, I think on the last video I had like 2 likes. I was like really happy about that. I was like, yeah, people are actually watching this stuff. No, I'm not just some crazy guy like making talking about coins for 20 minutes or 10 minutes. And I told some friends, you know, they were like, yeah, you should like share your hobby. I'm like, well, yeah, I should share my hobby. And I'm happy that there are other people who watch this and who like it. And there's a community online about it. So feel free to subscribe, like, and thank you very much. This is Dave. Peace out.